Hello, everybody. How's it going out there, you lovely, lovely people? I hope you are all doing super well on this Thursday afternoon. Well, Thursday evening. Potentially afternoon. Potentially morning. Potentially Friday, depending on where you're watching this. It might not even be Thursday. It might be far from Thursday. What am I talking about? Anyway, hello. How are you all doing out there? It's Thursday night here in the UK. It is stream night. We are back to Baldur's Gate this evening, making more progress on our quest to actually complete this game. Hopefully we'll finish it off tonight, because I want to finish or play more Resident Evil 2 next Thursday, because the aim is to hopefully finish that one on stream. But we'll wait and see. So we've got quite a lot to talk about this evening as well. The first thing... Oh, let me just turn that down. So one of the first things I really want to draw people's attention to is up above, all the way around, is this gorgeous overlay, this gorgeous webcam frame that Charlie has put together. She put this together a couple of weeks ago while I was streaming. It looks absolutely bloody gorgeous, doesn't it? It really fits in with the whole kind of like aesthetic that I've gone for, with the stripes and the lines and colours and the pixel stuff. And one of the really neat things about it is I think it kind of gives a bit more definition to the webcam frame, but also look at the way it makes the charity stream little banner pop a bit more. So what might be a good idea in the future is, I don't know, because obviously when we've done the charity stream, we're going to have to replace that. But I'm wondering if maybe we can have something else there in the future. Just as a nice little like thing to draw attention, because I think it looks beautiful. I think it's really nice for this thing. Just adds a little bit of defense. Maybe we can put like a link to a video or what's coming soon or something, or what we're doing tonight. But yeah, we will be talking more about the charity stream this evening. We'll be talking about what I am doing a week on Saturday. For charity as well. We will be talking about the latest video to go up. We'll be talking about the holiday I went on, and Charlie's going to pop in and show off her latest book at some point as well, whilst we will be playing more Baldur's Gate. But of course, let's catch up with the chat. Hello everyone. Thank you very much, Kiamoose, for resubscribing at tier 1. That's 35 months you've been subscribed for, which is an insane number. That's 12, 24, nearly 3 whole years. That's mad. But of course, for that, you get a cheeky tug. What else? Okay, so Kia, I just like to see the spinning frog. I love seeing that spinning frog. I'm just glad it looks nice. It looks gorgeous, Charlie. You did an amazing job. Especially because, like, it wasn't something we'd ever thought of you doing, and it just looks great. So there will be another webcam frame for playing the games as well. It's not as detailed as this, but it still looks really good. Just makes things pop. And your blandest nightmare, hello! How are you doing? And also, I don't know if they are watching tonight, but we got a new follower. Thank you, Drewlusions, for following 6 days ago. The tug volume is much lower. I know why that is, actually. I need to sort out the balance on these things. There you go. I need to sort out the balance on that stuff. Maybe what I should do is have the music come in via a different source and start and stop that, rather than it play off the desktop audio. Something to look into. Yeah. I'm tired and a bit stressed. I hope you're doing well. Well, hopefully this can provide a nice chill atmosphere and you can watch some lovely video games being played. I hope whatever stress you're under does ease soon, though. It's never nice to be that mixture of tired and stressed. It can only kind of like, bounce off of one another, but hopefully you do feel better soon. So yeah, let's get on and play some video games. Go into the game view. So you can see we've got a webcam, we've got a bit frame around me now. Looks really nice. And of course, just while I remember, we have got the charity stream coming up this Saturday. We will be starting at 4 o'clock British time. We will be playing Morrowind, we will be playing Kingdom 2 Crowns, we might be playing a bit of Jackbox if we have enough people in there, and maybe something else. It depends on how much each of these things take, because it's going to be a 6-hour stream. But in the grand scheme of things, 2 hours per game isn't really that much, especially when you factor in that we're going to take like a little break in between, and I'm going to go grab food at one point, and Chai's going to go grab food at one point. So, you know, I'll be running from 4 until 10. And the idea is, as mentioned, we're going to be raising money for charity, Edinburgh Children's Hospital. It's part of a scheme called Game Changers, which is sponsored by the company I work for. And what they will be doing is all of the money raised for Game Changers over the month of October, my company will take that money up to a maximum of £20,000, and they will also be they will match that. So, you know, if there's a bunch of people streaming this month for them, and they say they raised £2,000, all those people, and we raised £500, you know, my company will match, put in £2,500 as well. So it's well worth doing, even if it's for a fiver. But one thing I will say, and I know it's like a cliche thing to say, donate, like, to paraphrase Cliff and Paul Gannon from Cheap Show, donate what you can if you can. I don't want anyone to be putting themselves out for this, okay? Don't think because it's a charity thing, because it's a stream, you have to just suddenly start throwing in donations. I know what it can be like for people. Don't put yourself out for it, okay? But I will post a link in the chat for the Just Giving page. Just Giving page is live right now, so you can donate now. Obviously, the whole point is we're going to be doing the marathon stream to get people to donate. But the page is there if you want to pop anything in now. Also, if you want to share that with people as well, because the aim really is, like Charlie said, turning up is enough. So if you want to help, but you can't help financially, share the page. And what this money is going towards is, like I say, it's the Game Changers. I'm going to sell Tism for donation money. So what this is a scheme called Game Changers, and what they do is they work with Edinburgh Children's Hospital, and it raises money for the sick kids in there. Now, this pays for equipment, like life-saving equipment, accessibility equipment, that sort of thing. It pays for entertainment going to the hospitals. It pays for, you know, toys and games for them in the hospitals to try and lighten up their day, because, you know, for anyone who's been to the doctors for an hour, you know, for half an hour, it fucking sucks, right? You go to any of these places, it's horrible. It's, you know, they can make it as nice as they want with their plants and the TV being on, show Murder, She Wrote, or Diagnosis Murder. Not the best things to show in a hospital, really, or doctors, murder programs. But showing those, you know, you go in there and you know what it is. It's you're ill, you're not well. It's even worse for kids, because they're kids, you know, it's a horrible place for them. So hopefully what this money does is it goes towards hopefully lightening their day, making it things just a little bit brighter for them. So all in all, a really, really good cause. So it would be awesome to see as many of you there as possible, and it'd be amazing to raise as much as possible as well. So yeah, that's that bit over. We can talk about other things. But let's actually play some video games first. Let's get on with the gaming side of things. What we came here for. Oh, we've got a meaty guy. Oh, so what we're doing at the moment is these lizard people have came under the influence of some other force. We've been asked by a lizard person who is not under their influence to try and free them. This is kind of the leader of their people right now. So yeah, we're just gonna... Well, we're gonna run away a bit first, right? Lad, right. Oh. Whoa, okay. Okay, right, he is a powerful lad, isn't he? Try and get him. He's a fast fucker. Right, what we're going to do... We're just going to keep kiting him like this, I guess. Big lizard lad is going to deck you. Lizard's going to kill me. Jesus. Why are there fireworks? Because people in this area are dickheads, Charlie. It's the 16th of October. Because of where we live, Charlie. We've nearly got him. We've nearly got him. This is the best fight ever. Bloody hell. And he's done. Sesef has ceased. That's just lizard for Seth. What's his name? Seth. Yeah, his name is Seth. Sesef freaking Rollins. Right, we're going to recall, because I'm going to restock my rejuvenation potions. Do. Time to do a thing. Oh, wait.
Know the marsh. Hear its currents, the rushing water. The water comes from a holy place.
Right.
No room for that.
I did, however, pick up some stuff there, so let's have a look at what I picked up. The Mithril Hand Axe is useless. But I did pick up a... Okay.
Have you gone to temple?
No, I haven't gotten to the temple yet. I will in a moment, mate. Here we go.
Room for that.
Right, so we've sold some stuff up. We have... What else have we done? So now we need to go back. We'll make sure we're fully saved. But yeah, let me know how your time has been since we last streamed. I think the last stream was... It was over a week ago now. A week last Saturday, because we started playing Resident Evil 2 on that, which was really bloody good. I will be coming back to that. I do want to play more of it. It's just, obviously, I went on holiday last week, which I will start talking about shortly. Also, I have to say, I'm looking at my activity feed from Twitch, right? A massive thank you to Mr. Louis King, N64 Life, and Odd Trots for the various shout-outs they've given me. Because they don't need to bloody do that. Oh, I missed the Resident Evil 2 stream. Oh, you know what? It was really fun. We will be doing another one, because I do want to continue it, because I'm playing the original one. There should be a VOD. You know what I might do? I might actually make a separate YouTube channel for my Twitch VODs and start uploading them there, because I see a lot of people do that, and it seems quite a good thing to do. Right.
This area you wanted me to see?
So yeah, let's talk about the holiday. So it was a bit of a... It was an interesting holiday, this one. Really, really good. It took a whole week off. And basically what we did was we live in Edinburgh, which I think mentioned before. So watching VODs is way easier on YouTube. Then what I'll do then is I'm going to set up I'll set up a new channel on there called like JL-SoryuVods, purely for Twitch VODs, and just pop streams on there so that we don't lose them, because it's kind of cool to have an archive. I don't want to put them on my main channel because it'll dilute the views and what I've got going with the algorithm there and stuff. It'll never get monetized. To be fair, Charlie, my YouTube will never get monetized anyway. I don't get enough views or viewers. So yeah, our holiday. Where did we go? What did we do? So we did quite a lot of travelling last week. It started on the Monday because we decided we weren't sure what to do for a holiday this year. And a lot of the time we tend to go away to like a little cabin or something, or just somewhere a little bit remote. But we decided this time we were going to go and use it to visit people. So, and one of the people Charlie really wanted to visit was her great aunt and uncle down in a place called Tonbridge, which is all the way down the south of England, in a county called Kent. It's so far down in England, it's actually past London. Sorry, saw zombies coming towards me. So it's southwest of London. No, southwest of London. No, southeast of London, sorry, I'm getting my bloody things confused. It's southeast of London. So, what we did on Monday, we travelled down to Charlie's sister's. Stayed there overnight, but we also caught up with Charlie's friend on the Monday night and played some games and chilled there. So we stayed over Charlie's sister's on the Monday night, got up early on the Tuesday, and it was time to travel down to Tonbridge, which was 5.5 hours drive, which I think for some of you in Canada or America, probably very little. You know, that's probably not much at all, that. But for me, I've never driven that far before. I've done about 3 to 4 hours, which was definitely something. Whoa, okay, that's badass. Yeah, the most I've done is about 4 hours, so this was definitely a step up from that. But it was a really, really good drive. Got down to Tonbridge, which is a gorgeous little sleepy town. Kind of a bit of a retirement town, really. It felt so nostalgic. Because it was just kind of like... it had, like, loads of shops. It was, like, full of shops. Some of which felt like... You know, I thought had closed down. They had a shop called Bon Marche there, which... I was sure all of them had shut down. But it was really, really nice there. And we got to see Charlie's great aunt and great uncle. Really lovely people. And we hung out with them. Like the Tuesday evening. And then we spent the Wednesday with them. Until about 5:15. And then it was time for the next leg of our journey, which was a 2-hour drive, well, 1.5 to 2 hour drives, straight across to a place called Winchester. So we started in the northeast of England, came all the way down to the southeast, then went 1.5 hours across to the southwestish of England, just southwest of London. And the reason we went to Winchester is because we wanted to visit our friend Cliff, who you might know as N64 Life Podcast. Because we met him a few years ago when we did DigiLive. We went down to DigiLive in Harrow. And we always wanted to meet up with him again, because he's a lovely, lovely guy. So, yeah, we decided we wanted to make that journey across to see him. So it was like, for us, it was killing 2 birds with 1 stone, a chance for Charlie to see her family again, and for us to see a friend. So we got there about Wednesday evening in Winchester, booked into the hotel. We'd already eaten before going to Winchester, so what we actually did was we went down to the bar. I got a rum and coke, Charlie got a cocktail that she wanted, and we actually got some dessert. This ball lightning is badass, by the way. And we got some dessert each as well. And we just did that and then hung out in the hotel room after we were done. Funnily enough, one of the funny things is we saw a lad come down. And he had 2 deck boxes of cards. And Charlie noticed that the deck boxes were for the Gundam card game that I've started collecting for. So that was something. We should really have struck up a conversation with him, I think. So yeah, that was Wednesday night. Then Thursday we went into Winchester. We met up with Cliff. And it was an amazing day. We met him about 9:30. And I think we said our goodbyes at about 6 o'clock at night. We basically spent the entire day walking around Winchester. Him showing us the sights and teaching us about the place. Took us around Winchester Cathedral. I didn't know he was such a history buff. So it was really, really cool to hear him talk about it. And he spoke so well and clearly about it. And he was telling us about how the cathedral used to actually be 2 separate kind of abbeys back in the day. But then it was merged into one. Like, one was built like a couple hundred years later. And you could kind of see where the newer building was. He told us about how the stained glass window at the front had kind of been pushed back, like kind of been bunched back together. So it was a bit of a hodgepodge. Because I think the story was that it was during like the Civil War, the English Civil War, and Cromwell and his men thought the king was holed up in Winchester Cathedral, because a lot of the time that is where he used to go. Because Winchester used to be the capital city of England. And it was one time he actually wasn't there, apparently. But they bust the window. So now it's kind of been put together again. But it's not how it was meant to be. So it looks pretty broken. And apparently when it actually is the right time, when the sun shines in, it will sort of like reflect all sorts of weird colours and such. Hello, Floorball. Thank you very much for popping in. And you get hydrate as well. Nearest city to here is a 20-something hour drive. Fucking hell, that's mad. Honestly, as we were driving, I said to James, this feels so long for us, but imagine what it must be like for Americans and Canadians. I told John, my boss at work, and he said, oh, that wouldn't even get me out of state. Like, back at home in Ohio. I mean, I've done trips like that before, because when my parents went to Australia, my dad drove like that. When James said that now you've never driven 5 hours, my eyebrows went up involuntarily. Yeah, I think to get from where we live all the way down to Tonbridge, it would be 7.5 hours. But it was a really lovely drive. But yeah, so we went around that on the Thursday. Went around Winchester, like I say. He taught us all about it. The other cool thing as well is they had they were having a market day, which I presume these concepts exist in other places. But for anyone not familiar, in British towns, sometimes you will get a market day, and what these are. Well, some places have permanent markets, but back in my hometown of Billingham, you would have every Monday market day. And that would be independent traders would come out and sell their wares. It could be anything. Dog toys. There used to be a fantastic game stall in Billingham. And in Winchester, we found someone selling geeky merch, including Pokemon cards. So we picked up... Charlie picked up a couple. I picked up a gift from a friend, John, while there, which I have to get to him somehow. We have them in Spain too. Yeah, I imagine in a lot of European countries you do. What else? Oh yeah, we didn't realise... Well, I didn't know this. Jane Austen, the famous author. Pride and Prejudice, if you are unaware. She died in Winchester. She stayed there for a time and died there. And it's like the 250th anniversary of... I don't know if it's of her death or of her being born, but they were having a celebration in Winchester so you could learn all about her. But she's one of Charlie's favourite authors. So that was really cool. We got to see where she was buried in the cathedral. Which, it's a bit weird in a way, because you literally walk over her grave. You know, and that's quite a bizarre thing. You know, to actually be walking over someone's grave. I completely didn't remember that at all, so Cliff had lots of stuff to show me. Canada is big in the same way Europe is old. Like, Yellowknife as a city only dates back to the 1930s. We go to Denmark and they're like, oh, this is a new building. It's only from 1600. Yeah. It was mad because the cathedral, like say, it was... Whoa, what are you? It was built in like 600 AD. 600. You know, that's insane. And it's Charlie. She's here now.
Hello.
Hello, Charlie.
I'm just getting a drink.
Okay.
Oh, I need the nail clippers as well. Yeah, that was mental that I just didn't, like, I'm a huge Jane Austen fan, and the entire time we were planning this trip to go to Winchester, I did not once remember that Jane Austen was buried and died in Winchester.
Yeah.
Like, the entire time we planned this trip, and yet I'm a massive fan. So when we got there and Cliff was like, oh, I've got like shit tons of Jane Austen stuff to show you, I was like, oh, I have picked the best place to come. It was awesome. And we learned lots of stuff about
We
her as well.
did, and it's a gorgeous city.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It had loads of like really old-timey bookshops, like, and some of them were places you wouldn't. I don't think you'd necessarily buy the books in there, but they had like old like leather-bound copies of like Dickens and you know, people like Rudyard Kipling and all that. You know, the slightly racist guy who wrote Jungle Book. But you know, facetiousness aside, seeing that stuff is like, it's cool to see those parts of history.
Well, even when we were in Winchester Cathedral, we got to see the Bible.
Yeah, we got to see like
Like a proper old school Bible.
centuries old, handwritten Bible.
Crazy.
And Jane Austen's last ever poem. Kia Moose is asking, I think that monster was a boulette. Ooh, I didn't like it. It was scary.
A boulette.
Kia Moose is asking, what is your favourite Jane Austen book?
Ooh, so I haven't finished reading them all. If I'm being completely honest, I'm actually saving Sense and Sensibility till last because I know I will like Sense and Sensibility.
That's because you've got good sense. You get it?
I do get it. So the ones I've got left to read, I've got Persuasion left to read, Northanger Abbey, and Sense and Sensibility. So I would say, because I've read Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Mansfield Park.
Okay.
Is there any others? Did I read any others? No, I think
Did you try reading Northanger Abbey? You got halfway through that
I
one.
started reading Northanger Abbey. No, I think that's all the ones I've read. So I've read like 3 out of the 7, 6, 7. I'm sure, I feel like I've read more. Maybe because I've read Pride and Prejudice like twice.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
Probably Pride and Prejudice, to be honest. Just because, don't get me wrong, Emma is a very, very close second. I absolutely love Emma. I think it's so good. It's a proper comfort book for me, is that. Emma is just so, just, it's one of those really cozy books, but it's also, like, a lot happens in it, and quite quickly as well, compared to some of her other books. Pride and Prejudice will always be my favourite, though, because that was the one that got me into Jane Austen. Like, I read that in school, and, you know, when you're, like, 16 and that, you don't expect to get into books like that.
No,
but that
totally.
is my favourite, because even just reading it over the summer for school, I was enthralled by it immediately. Like, I loved her sarcasm and her wit, and the way that she's kind of, like, not afraid to sort of be a bit damning of certain things in that era.
Oh, hang on. Someone's saying there's a crazy echo.
Oh. Do you want me...
No. It might just be you. Or it might be the TV up too loud or something.
Okay, I'll go check on the stream on my end.
Okay. A boulette is one of D&D's original monsters, not based on real-life mythology? Ooh, okay. The idea came from a cheap plastic toy. You can kind of see that in the design, actually. Any plans for the charity stream? Yeah, we're going to be playing... So it's going to be 4 till 10. We're going to play Morrowind. We're going to play Kingdom 2 Crowns. Is it just me hearing everything double? Oh, it could be Twitch. Twitch does do that. It could be the Twitch app.
Yeah, you're not double on there. Kia, I think what's happened, and this happens to my Twitch app as well, is if you minimize Twitch at any point, sometimes it'll play the video twice in your browser and you have to like close it and reopen Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done it to me before where I've been like, why is it coming through my phone double?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's because it's bloody Twitch.
Yeah. Florbo's asking about the charity stream. So we're going to do a Morrowind.
Oh.
We're going to be doing co-op Kingdom 2 Crowns.
Hello. Yes, we're going to be, yeah.
If we get enough people, we will be playing Jackbox.
Yes, if there's enough people, we thought about playing. Jackbox 9 is my favourite Jackbox. So
we're going to be playing a couple of Jackbox games. And if we need to play a fourth game...
we've got plenty.
We've got loads of games we can choose from.
I haven't got a game to play by myself.
I was going to say Pokemon Snap for you.
Oh, Pokemon Snap again.
You were so good at that.
Maybe Pokemon Snap. It would be nice if I could show off a game like Golden Idol, but I don't know if that would be stream enjoyable.
Maybe. I mean, as long as you're engaging.
Maybe, I guess. Is it better now, Kia? Good. Yeah, it's a bloody Twitch app, man. It's like I say, it's done it for me before as well, where I've been watching a stream and then I've minimized and then it's Twitch is playing the audio twice for some reason. It's annoying. But yeah, we had a great bloody time in Winchester.
We did. It was fantastic.
Like I say, it was such a stroke of luck. I had like literally no idea there was any Jane Austen stuff in Winchester because I just totally blanked on it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even need a tour guide around Winchester Cathedral because Cliff was so knowledgeable.
He was.
On everything. We did overhear one of the tour guides talking about Jane Austen. It was actually quite interesting what he said. He said she was buried there. But you notice on her grave, it's not written that she was a writer on her grave because at this time, your achievements weren't listed on your gravestones. So what they did is, in later years, they installed a like a plaque next to where she's buried that mentions the fact that she was a writer.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't there on her original grave. And also there was the sad thing, like, so her sister and her were the ones who lived together. Obviously they were so close for such a long time. And unfortunately her sister did not get to go to her funeral because apparently back in those days women just didn't attend funerals.
It's mad.
And so she had to just watch her funeral carriage go by the window. And that was how she said goodbye to her sister. I know, heartbreaking. But they also had on display there, we got very, very lucky. Well, I got very lucky because James likes some of the stuff, but like I'm super into Jane Austen. It was a letter that Jane Austen actually wrote, and it was the actual, the poem she wrote for her friend who passed away.
Yeah.
That she was very close to, and she wrote a poem about her friend, and it was beautiful. But to see her actual writing was like, whoa. Like, you weren't allowed to take a picture of it, obviously, because flash photography and stuff, but that was incredible. And they only have that there for a limited time.
Yeah.
So I got very bloody lucky when we went down. I also love Pride and Prejudice, but my favourite is Persuasion. I really want to read Persuasion, Kia. I genuinely, when I've looked them up, because I think the problem is I'm going through the two books that are kind of a bit more difficult at the moment. Like, I read Mansfield Park, and I'll be honest, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And Northanger Abbey was the next one, and I got about halfway through that one. And my next one after that was going to be Persuasion.
Yeah.
So, I want to do Persuasion.
I need to go restock my potions now. These things are bloody crippling me.
I mean, they are big. Big.
Oh, it's quite a lot of them, though.
I know, right? Yeah, Persuasion is like, I really want to read Persuasion. It looks so good. I like the fact that it's like an older protagonist. And it's the fact that she's been in a relationship with this guy before.
Yeah.
And then it's like the whole thing of like, are they going to get back together sort of thing. I really, really want to read that. Because it's a bit different as well to the other stuff she does. But Emma is a very close second for my favourite. I don't know where Sense and Sensibility will end up, but sorry.
For what?
Jane Austen chat.
It's fine.
You carry on talking about your stuff.
No, you were going to show off your book.
Oh Jesus! Right. Well, I'll come back in about 10 minutes and I'll explain about my books.
No, go on, go get it now.
No, because I was going to get a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
Because you've got that to talk about. There is something else you need to talk about.
What?
Your newest video.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, the McDonald's we had when we got back to the hotel was the best McDonald's.
Yeah, it's because we were out all day. We were walking all day. We had a lovely lunch in a place called Bento. They did like bao buns and ramen and stuff like that. It was absolutely gorgeous. And then on the way back, because we'd been walking around all day, but we weren't hungry until we basically left. So on the way back, we went to McDonald's. And it was amazing. And yeah, Charlie brings us to another good point. I have a new video out, everyone. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Let me go get the link for you all. But yes, we have a new video. A brand new video out for all of you to see. And it is about a Sega Saturn game called Burning Rangers. It is a game where you play as an elite firefighter in the future. And the whole thing about the game, and I go into it in the video, but it was by Sonic Team, Yuji Naga, that group of people. And what they wanted to do was they wanted to create a game that was based around saving people rather than killing people, which was, they felt was become a bit more of a trend at that time, 97, 98, so they wanted to create a game that was more saving people focused. And they chose firefighters as a theme because firefighters are someone you can relate to around the world. Every kind of culture has firefighters, and I think kind of, unlike certain services, I guess you could pick like paramedics or something. But I think firefighters are always the ones like touted as, being a bit more in danger. They're putting their lives on the line. And, you don't really hear about a corrupt firefighter. Whereas I think the police, they might have been forced into kind of like hurting people, whatever. But it was a brilliant game. And the video has done remarkably bloody well somehow. It's currently got 2.6 thousand views. And I've seen my subscribers jump by 30 in the past 2-3 days. So it's done remarkably well, and I'm really, really bloody proud of that. Really happy with it. And yeah, thank you to anyone who has watched it. Thank you to anyone who shared it or left a comment. Oh, see you later, Kiamus. Hope work isn't too bad. But yeah, thank you to anyone who's taken time to watch it or whatever. Please, if you haven't already, do go ahead and watch it. Leave a comment. Leave a like. I'm always appreciative of, anything people do. The next video is being worked on. It is on a game called Wing Commander. And it should be... Oh my god. Ah, I got caught. Yeah, it's on a game called Wing Commander, which is an old school space shooter / space opera type game. I'm playing the Mega CD version of that, and I'm hoping that'll be with you all in another 2 or 3 weeks. And then, once that one is out, we will be looking at playing the X-Files point and click on the PS1. So hopefully all of them will be out this side of Christmas. Because the aim is to try and... I want to improve my output of videos. Going forward. I want to try and get one out every 2 or 3 weeks, if I can. Obviously, it depends on the game. It depends on my schedule, because, I do have other things to do, and, like, day jobs and stuff. But I do want to try and increase the frequency of the videos on the channel, because I really enjoy making them. Should really have done the X-Files for this month, shouldn't I? What with this one being the spooky month. I've already started recording for Wing Commander now, though. Bloody hell, another one! Oh, also regarding the Burning Rangers video, it has a really, at least I think it is, funny use of green screen. I'm trying to use my green screen more often in videos. If I have an idea for one, I will make use of it.
My power's too weak.
It's not always going to be the case that I have an idea for how to use it, but Evangelion in the background. I mean, when one day I am going to tackle the Evangelion N64 game, so it is, that might actually, whoa! Absolute, look at the size of that lad. Oh, he's big. Oh, he's big, he's big, he's big. Oh my god. Oh, he's so large. Look at the size of this lad. Big lad, big lad, big lad, big lad. Absolute chunky big lad. There's no need for a lad that big. I'm running out of these potions again already. I mean, there's Evangelion here, featuring my favourite character, Oscar. Or Aska. I can never bloody pronounce the name, because it's pronounced like 3 different ways in the show. And hello, Silver Moonlight, how are you doing? Trying to concentrate, get around this area. Where's that giant one gone? For God's sake, every time I think I'm done with these bastards, another one appears. Yeah, I'm out of these bloody portions now. Right, we're going to save it. The Rotting Bog, yeah, you can say that again. Aska's, in Japanese, it's said more like Aska, and it's A like apple. Like, okay. Right, we use a recall potion. But yeah, if you haven't already, go watch the Burning Rangers video. I am genuinely really happy with how it turned out.
Have you gone to temple? Have you? I will stand watch while your eyes. Have you gone to temple? Have you walked?
Right, so we need at least 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
This guy's a lot of questions. He does, doesn't he? So now we can go back to here. We'll save it again. Just to make sure we've dotted our I's and crossed our T's and all that. And now we can enter the Sinking Temple.
I have no room for that.
What are we on? We've got half an hour left. Can this game be completed in half an hour, do we reckon? We are near the end. Oh, probably not. I have books for Charlie's thing no one cares about, but Charlie wants to talk about it to make it worth it. Charlie, just talk about it. People do want to hear about it. Come. It means you can talk while I concentrate on this.
Why do these men look like men in lion mascot costumes?
Because they are.
Do you think that's it?
Yeah.
They were just here for a costume party.
Aye.
Hello.
She's back.
Right. The only reason I'm back though.
I'm going over here.
Don't. Looks weird. I can't even get that far along. Eh. The noises are necessary.
Sap.
Right. The reason that I have popped in is because I spent, well, not a lot of money, but I spent a lot of time and effort on the thing that I'm about to talk about. And I wanted to make it worth my while. I'll probably end up mentioning it on one of my streams as well, to be fair. So, in the mid-2000s, we were talking about books earlier and how I like Jane Austen. I'm also a massive fan of Agatha Christie's Poirot, the TV show and the books. Mm-hmm. So, in the mid-2000s, they started releasing, I'll show this one, this version of the books. I might have to put it right up to the camera. It's not going to distract you, is it? This version of the books, these pocket-sized, sort of like HarperCollins ones with these lovely illustrations. All of them have got this lovely illustration and Agatha Christie across the top. And I started collecting them, like I say, mid-2000s when they came out. And it was sometime last year I sort of was feeling a bit like sad and nostalgic and that. Mm-hmm. And I realised that like I got about halfway through collecting those versions of the books, and I realised I'd never actually finished it. And I thought, well, how difficult could it be? Like, I know obviously they were from the mid-2000s, but surely if I go on places like eBay and Vinted and like second-hand book websites or whatever, I'll be able to find them pretty easily, right? And I did it first. I found it quite easy.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them would pop up all the time secondhand. You know, there were certain ones where, like, I saw them pop up all the time. There was two problems I came across. Number one was they have re-released this version of the books. However, they are taller, and anyone who really, really likes books will understand this. They are taller and a bit thinner and have totally different spines. And that was no good for me. I was like, no, I want this. I want the same book. Like, I want the same size and everything. So a lot of the time when I would see them listed online, someone had only taken a picture of the front. And I was like, oh, the front looks the same. And then I would go to buy... Well, luckily I didn't manage to buy any by accident. But then I'd see in the picture, like, it was a bit taller. So I ended up having to send some really weird messages to a few people when I was buying the book, saying, can you tell me how tall this book is, by the way? Or could you send me a picture? Because eventually, and this is useless information that no one will ever need.
Unless they're collecting those books.
Unless they're specifically collecting these Poirot books, I know now how to tell them apart, not just from the front cover, but also from the spine, because the spine has like a different picture on there, and also the front cover aligns her name in a different way because the newer ones are taller. Anyway, I thought I could probably get away with just going on secondhand bookshop websites, but the problem is with a lot of them, in fact with every single one I tried, they don't necessarily send you the cover they've put a picture of. So they'll send you a copy of, like, Murder on the Links, but it won't be this version of Murder on the Links. It'll be a different one, even though this is the picture they've used. So that was a problem. So for the last year, maybe over a year, possibly, I have been trying to get all the rest of these books. And today, I got my very, very final one. When you consider how many books are there again?
Quite
Like
a lot.
39 or something like that. Hang on, no, 1, 2, 3. Don't mind the counting.
It's okay. So yeah, I'm just killing these lion people, which are weird. I guess they're buffalo people, minotaurs maybe.
There is 39. It is 39. So there's 39 Poirot books, right? And I had, I think, just under half of them.
Yeah.
So I managed to get quite a lot of them online. Like I say, I got quite lucky and managed to find quite a lot of them. But some of them I just never, ever saw secondhand.
Yeah.
Like, ever. And so for the last year and a half, I have literally had Agatha Christie saved on my Vinted and on my eBay searches. And every single time it updates, I check and I go through. And the amount of stuff I've seen that is just not what I need.
Yeah.
And then eventually, and so this was the funny thing, when we got back from holiday, I'd spent way more than I meant to. And I was like, right, I'm not spending any more, okay? Got back from our holiday. The evening we got back to Edinburgh, I opened up Vinted. And this book is on there. And this is Taken at the Flood. This is the last one. I had never, ever seen this secondhand. Not even in the newer version.
No.
I had not seen this anywhere. And it popped up on my Vinted. And I immediately said to James, I know I said I wasn't going to spend any more money. And he gave me this look like, what have you seen? As soon as I turned my phone round and showed him this, he went, no, you have to. You have to get it. It's the last one.
Yeah.
So I now own all 39 books in this format, which is bloody mental considering I started collecting them in the mid-2000s. To me, that means a lot, though.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like, I started collecting them round about the time me and you got together.
I remember the first ones we got were Orient Express and that, because part of the reason I remember is because I remember us going to Alcon. The first Alcon we went to was when I read Murder on the Orient Express.
Yes,
I read it in one weekend.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, because most people go to an anime convention and get pissed. I went and read an Agatha Christie book.
They are good, though.
They're very good.
They're very easy to read. But yeah, so they're all in varying condition, obviously. Some of them are like brand spanking new, like they've clearly never been touched. And some of them are a little bit worse for wear because obviously they've been sitting in somebody's cupboard for a million years. But I finally have all 39 of them.
Which is amazing.
And if Cliff watches this VOD back, he'll be happy. Well, actually, I did tell Cliff, because he was trying to help me find the book while we were in Winchester.
Yeah.
Your friend John, I need to message him as well.
Oh, you should,
Because
yeah.
when he was up, he went in all the charity shops with me looking for it as well, because we were just like... I was at the point where I thought, I'm never going to see this online. I'm only ever going to find this randomly in a charity shop. And,
Yeah.
But I didn't. I literally, like I say, it was funny that it was literally the day we got back from our holiday. I opened up Vinted and it was there, smack bang in the middle, and I was like,
Absolutely
I need to buy it now.
Meant to be.
It was, pardon me. Oh dear, burpee, sorry
Yeah.
about that. But yeah, so if anyone is ever looking for very specifically these Poirot books, I can tell you how to tell the differences with covers. Which is a completely, like I say, completely useless piece of information, but it feels really weird to know now, like, that I never have to look again.
No, I know.
Like,
it's
I've
like,
got-
it's done now.
It's done, and I do feel a bit sad that it's done, but at the same time, I think, like, there's a part of me that feels really happy.
Yeah, good.
Because, I mean, not to get into it too much, because we're trying to be happy, jolly stream, you know. But the shit that happened last year, the really shit stuff for me last year as well, made me feel really nostalgic and, like, not sad, but I missed, like, my sort of, like, the days when me and you first started to go out and things like that. I
Yeah.
started thinking about when I still lived at home and all this stuff. And there was parts of that that I really missed, and it was making me feel a bit homesick. And weirdly, collecting these books that I started collecting, because, like I say, about the time me and you started going out, it made me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a part of me that almost feels like I fulfilled a part of myself that needed it, even though it was just collecting books. But
It's not just collecting books, though. It's something with meaning.
that's true. And now I can finally read them all.
There you go.
Because I have been collecting them but not actually reading them, even though I have read a lot of the ones that I already had. So I'm actually going to sit down and read them.
I'm going to start reading some of them.
Hey, you can. You're more than welcome. I'm not precious about the condition they're in, as long as that they don't come back to me destroyed,
Well, I'm
which
not
you
gonna-
wouldn't do anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do
You're
that.
not going to wipe your bum with them.
No. I was going to say I won't poo on them. But I thought, nah, do you know what? I won't say that. I'll keep it clean.
Keep it greasy.
Keep it greasy, so go down easy as Frank
Anyway,
Zappa once said.
half of this stream has been Charlie Book Talk. So I will leave you to it.
Yes.
For the rest of your stream. I hope you can get to the end. We'll wait and see.
We're nearly there. I think...
Yeah.
I'm not sure how far away from the end we are. It might be one more stream.
No, I mean, not like that you're not enjoying it, but it's just you were hoping that it would be like...
It's more that I'm just keen to complete it
You just
now.
want to finish it now. Right, anyway, enjoy. I am sorry for interrupting again, but I really... Do you know what it is? I wanted to make it feel like it was worth the effort. I'm going to share it on Instagram and
You should.
probably on one of my streams as well. I'm just
Yeah.
going to be like, I finished my books. That's important to me. It's not important to anybody else, but it's important to me.
Yeah.
I can't actually get up.
No.
Oh.
This ball lightning's good. Right, so I've just been steadily making progress, fighting these enemies. I mean, this is the cool thing about this one, is it's kind of like, not fully switch brain off, but just kind of enough, I think, where I can chat quite easily whilst playing it. I'm wondering how far away I am from the end, actually. I'm going to do a cheeky little... Yeah, how near are we to the end? What, we're in the Sunken Temple now. No, that's the Game Boy Advance version. I don't want to be looking at that one. The Sinking Temple. Okay. We've got the Sinking Temple, the Onyx Tower, the Black Forge, and the Hall of Remembrance to get through. So it might be... one more stream. A love the names of places in D&D. No, same. One day I do want to sit down and properly play a game of D&D. It's just finding people to do it with. But we are slowly getting there through this one. Look at him. Take him down. I have returned. I got a compliment on my rating. Awesome! Well done. Well, you haven't missed... Charlie's just been talking us through her Poirot book collection. Because she has, as of last week, managed to complete the entire collection of Poirot in the book cover she's been hunting for. So she now has all... I think you said it was 39 books. But we've just been killing these lads. Nearly leveled up, actually, as well. See if we can get another level tonight, at least. Okay, so... How long have we got left? 15 minutes of the stream left. Let's try and make as much progress as we can. There we go. Oh, it's another one. What a shock. Yeah, the pace is certainly getting slower in these areas. There we go. Another batch down. God, this area's huge. Oh no, look at that. Look at that. That looks like the end of an area. Oh, we get to talk to him. Your strength is great. Many enemies lie dead. To attack you is to die. This is the door to the world of water, where air, earth, all is water. Human shamans call world of water element plane, plane of water. There was a gate to the element plane in the water in tower of. Hang on. There was a gate to element plane of water in tower. There is gate to element plane of water here. You go through this gate, come out through other. Ah, okay. So he's gonna. Right. So we're gonna need to buy some supplies.
I have no room for that. I have no room for that.
We've got plenty of arrows. We've got our full set of armor. So let me just 3-9. Okay. Alright, let's okay, so we've rested. That doesn't really do anything. Right, let's go to the Onyx Tower. So this is it, everyone. We are in the final stretch of the game. Wow. Fucking great start. We died. Okay. So now I know that they're gonna fuck me right up.
I have no room for that.
Right, let's keep moving. Alright, we'll get the ball lightning back on. Oh, a golem. There we go.
No room. I'll have to come back for this.
So there's plenty of potions and stuff to pick up at least. Yeah, they dropped quite a lot. Right, there's the golem. Absolute serious concentration right now. These enemies are not messing about in here, like.
No room. I'll have to come back for this.
Well, what we'll do, we'll keep vigilant with the with saving and stuff. God, they keep going round the back of me. That's really annoying.
No room. I'll have to come back for this.
There we go. Pick up a few more things. We'll go quickly save it again.
Carry anymore.
I feel like I'm going to have to do this quite a bit. Just keep going back and saving it. It certainly does seem like the difficulty's ramped up just a touch here. I mean, I guess you'd kind of expect that, wouldn't you? But finally, what we got left? We've got 7 minutes left. So what does that ring of regeneration do? Let's have a look. Because that might actually do a little bit better. What we got? We've got 5 minutes left. See if we can take out a couple more enemies and maybe find the path to the next floor. Oh god, there's a lot of them. They move so quickly as well. There we go. Right, that's one of them taken down. Did I manage to take out the others there?
I have no room for that.
Right, okay.
I have no room for that.
I think that, with 3 minutes left, judging by the noises and the size, those are probably mephits, the winged things. Ah! Well, I think that is a perfect place to leave things for night. We didn't quite manage to finish it. It looks like, however, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got the basement and 3 levels of the Onyx Tower to get through. Then we have the Black Forge. The Black Forge, and then the Hall of Remembrance. And that will be the end of the game. So we are almost there. It's more a case of, yeah, getting through here. It looks like the mephits, these gargoyles, are the only those are the most annoying ones on this level. It looks like level 1. Yeah, just having a look here. So hopefully we'll get another level or so and just keep leveling up and that. But no, that was really, really fun. That was really fun. We're almost there. So I do think next Thursday we'll definitely have this game complete. Which is lovely. It's been a fantastic game. I definitely recommend everyone go out. If you have a PS2 or GameCube, I think it was an Xbox as well, go out and get it. It seemed cheap enough when I got it. Not to sound overly Canadian, but whenever my co-worker is microwaving, it smells like somebody's tanning a moose hide in here. Well, on that note, let me see who to send you over to. Is there anyone to send you to? Oh, Cultaholic is doing EAFC, or Louis, Mr. Louis King is... Oh, but they're playing a retro... They're playing a bloody NES game. So we're going to send you over to Mr. Louis King, formerly Octavius. Go say hello to them. Or as they like to say, go say hello to them. Because they're lovely. And yeah, thank you all very much for popping along. Remember, Saturday, charity stream, 4 PM BST. I'll pop stuff on my social media and in the Discord for it as well. Thank you all very much for popping along this evening. Really enjoyed that. Goodbye, all.